Hey there, everybody. PTPOP here with all four lobes of my brain securely bound behind my nutsack. And welcome to another episode of Call Center Survivor. Welcome. How are all of you today? Hope you're doing well. Today is... What is today? Today is Wednesday, I believe the 31st of July. And I have an amazing way for newbies about to take their first call center job. I have an amazing way for each and every one of you for preparation or how to prepare for your new job at a call center. Stay tuned, baby.
Would you like fries with that? Would you like fries with that?
I was taking my morning walk and it popped into my head that, I've joked about how to prepare for a call center job is to go to a dominatrix. Pay her fee, her tribute, and have her just treat you like complete shit for an hour or two. Just call you every dirty book in the name. I had this idea. See, what you don't understand, for those of you that have never worked in a call center, you're about to walk into the bizarro world where customers are allowed to say any dirty, filthy, nasty thing they want to you. And there's no retribution. There's nothing you can say or do about it. And nowadays in the modern call centers, you're not allowed to hang up on anybody. So if somebody calls you a pickle sucker, if somebody says your mother sleeps with giraffes, if they really go after your national, your heritage, or the color of your skin, or your accent, or your religion, you have to just sit there and take it, keep a smile on your face, and keep talking to them. And in the old days, when you got on the phones, you were permitted to disconnect the call if the customers got vile or graphic or insulting or abusive. If anything was abusive, you were allowed to hit disconnect. But then as the years went by, every place I worked was like, no, you can't disconnect. You have to stay on the phone with them. And I think the reason being is that every time you disconnect somebody when they're irate like that, is they get even more irate. It escalates the situation, and then they call back or they threaten violence. So now, when you're in a call center, you're on the phone with Mr. and Mrs. Customer, and they're like, you're a blankety blank, you're a well, your mother sucks, and you're terrible, and you better give me this credit, or I'm going to come down there, and I'm going to, sacrifice babies in front of you. And they say all this horrific stuff. And they'll yell at you. They will call you the N-word. They will do everything in their power to get what they want. If it's a credit, or if it's a free product, or if it's their money back, all that kind of stuff. And they're filthy. They're belligerent. They're dirty. They're cruel. They're sadistic. They're self-righteous. They're pompous. And they all throw that favorite saying in your face. Well, have you ever heard the customer's always right?
Have you ever heard the expression, the customer's always right?
And that's a pile of bullshit, because the customer's not always right. That's just a way of corporate America saying, please make sure the customer feels like they're always right, because we can't afford to lose anybody, because the CEO and the president need money to go see their leather mistress in the Caribbean this weekend. And so I had this idea that one way to prepare for these verbally abusive customers over the phone is to have one of your friends, tell one of your friends, don't even tell them why. But no, tell them why, because then it could go the wrong way. Say, hey, look, I've got a new job at a call center. This guy on YouTube named PTPOP, he said to do this. So call up your best friend, somebody you trust, or it can be a relative, or maybe it's somebody who doesn't like you. Have them call you up on the phone and verbally insult you and hit you with every dirty word in the book.
Where in the hell are you from anyway, Private?
Sir, Texas, sir!
Holy dog shit! Texas, only steers and queers come from Texas, Private Cowboy. And you don't much look like a steer to me, so that kind of narrows it down.
Your phone rings. Hey, Bill. Hey, what? Oh. And you have them call you up and say,
do you suck dick?
Wart-covered freak, and I hate you. Your mother sucks.
Are you a Peter Puffer?
And you're a fucking dickhead, I hate your father. Your father's a booze hound, and my God, your brothers are all retarded mouth breathers, and just have them completely verbally assail you.
Bet you're the kind of guy that would fuck a person in the ass and not even have the goddamn common courtesy to give him a reach around.
Every day. You have them call a couple of times a day. Have them call and call and call. Have them and hang up on them. Have them call you back and have them say to you, "How dare you hang up on me, you fucking fat wart-faced freak."
Hey, moron! Hutch, where you been? I've been looking all over for you.
You couldn't get laid if your mama fucked you. All that kind of crazy stuff. Have them to say anything that comes to their mind, even if it's not true. You might find out what they really think of you, though. You may find out they really don't like you. And it will help you prepare for the abuse. Because I guarantee it, you will be abused. There is no getting around it. You're going to have people call you up. They're going to sound friendly at first and be mean. You're going to have people that are mean that you calm down, which is a nice, satisfying feeling when you finally get somebody to shut the fuck up and just agree that there's no way out of the situation. You're not going to get your credits. But you've got to keep in mind that it's just voices. Now, the way I deal with these nasty voices was I just realized it was just a voice, and they don't know me. They don't know who I am. They don't know my heritage. They can guess at my heritage. They can guess at the color of my skin. They can guess at my sexual preferences, but they'll never figure it out. I mean, I guess, in some ways they'll know certain things by the tone of my voice and things. But the thing you got to remember is it's really not personal, but if you are thin-skinned and you're meek and you're quiet and you're easily upset by people insulting you, and you really need this job and you can't just turn it down, you've got to have friends and family call you up on a regular basis and insult you. So that's my idea, friends. Just a short little helpful tidbit on how to prepare for your first call center job. Hope you all enjoyed that. Have a good day. And remember, like and subscribe. Check out my Patreon channel. The best way you can support me that's free of charge is just to watch my videos. Like them, subscribe, and share them with all of your fellow call center survivors. All right, babies. Bye-bye. Bye, bonds.
I'll be watching you.
Would you like fries with that? Would you like fries with that?